Hey, what's up guys? This is Vaughn Felix coming back at you with my second video. Technically it's my first for this channel. I just had to rearrange my channel a little bit, but this is my first video, and today's video is about recording and releasing music in 2020. So you know, for guys like me, old fat Asian guys trying to get back in, you know, trying to be heard, trying to get some reach, that's what hopefully you and I are going to be having a conversation about this whole situation, because it's the iron is hot. You know, we got tons of social media at our hands, at our fingertips. We've got streaming, we got everything. All we got to do is just going to go get it. So but let me tell you a little backstory. It's probably similar to yours. You know, I was played guitar when I was like about 14. That's when I started. I was in a rock band in high school, all the way through my teens, and all the way through like my early 20s. I was, you know, in a band and everything. And then, you know, right around my early 20s, I was like, okay, I gotta be an adult. I gotta go do other stuff and you know, and really prioritize my career doing what I was doing before. So obviously that's most like many of us, we have responsibilities. So but several years after that, I was like, man, I really want to record. And so, you know, back then you just get a computer, you record on through your computer, like a virtual mixing board kind of thing, right? So we did all that, and I recorded probably about just originals, probably about 60 or 70 just originals, and then I produced like a bunch of recorded a bunch of bands, or a bunch of songs with several bands, and a lot of collaborations and things like that. So I've got like a whole arsenal of music that I want to get out there, because, you know, back then there was really no, well, there probably was, but only for the big players, you know, Spotify, Apple Music. I don't even think Apple Music wasn't out. It was just iTunes, and that was just more like purchasing music. It wasn't streaming. So as for the streaming services, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, Pandora, and I mean TikTok. There was no TikTok back then, you know. So anyways, so probably right around 2012, 2013, that's when I was just kind of like, you know, kind of got out of it. I picked up a hobby in photography. So a lot of you probably know me as a photographer, because that's what I've been doing since right around 2014, just until recently. Now I've completely shifted gears back into music. And let me tell you a quick story about that. You guys might relate. So I was tuning my buddy's guitar. I was like tuning his guitar, and he's like, hey, tune my guitar. I was like, okay, I'll tune your guitar. And I tuned his guitar, and I was like, oh man, I mean, like something hit me, you know, like, so I was like, I forgot like how good it feels to play guitar, because I have my guitar, you know, several guitars, but I just never picked it up. There was just no, I guess you can say, it's just no inspiration to pick it up. And that was really sad, because I love guitar, I love music, but just for some reason, you know, because what happened was photography kind of took me, you know, just all my passion went into that, you know. So I picked up this guitar, and I was like, oh dang, literally I bought a steel string. Right after that I bought a nylon string, a classical, and I was just loving it. I was like, this is like, it's like something missing, you know. I know that sounds really cheesy. It sounds really cheesy. Anyway, so now 2020, I'm like, you know, social media is popping, streaming platforms are popping for local artists, because remember, that was what I was telling you. The problem was it was only for big artists, but for little nobodies like me, and, you know, recording in their room kind of thing, there's really no reach, there was no outlet. So anyways, so that's what this whole series is about. Is I know there's probably a lot of people like you guys who are in my situation, who probably want to do music, and I just want to kind of go through my journey from start to finish. Meaning, I'm going to be releasing an EP, which is probably about 5 or 6 songs, and I'm going to be remixing a bunch of stuff. I'm going to be remastering all of it. Obviously, I'm going to remaster all of it, cleaning it all up, and getting a distributor to distribute it to these streaming services. In addition to all the royalties and copyright situations, I'm still kind of learning all that, but I pretty much know exactly what avenue I'm going to take. But as for actually executing it, it's all going to be right here. We're all going to learn. So You know, like, comment, subscribe. I know that sounds really cliche, but if you kind of like what I'm doing here and you might learn from it, like the video, comment, because this is a conversation. This is not just solely me teaching you, but if you know, if you have some input, man, this is the time. And each of the videos do that. And subscribe, that way you can, you know, I'll show up on your feed when you can kind of see my videos. And because there's gonna be a lot from here on, you know, just not just these videos I'm gonna be doing, but anyways, going back to the point, so watch out. I should be getting my next video pretty soon, so just keep an eye out. And again, this is Vaughn Felix.